Yay, we're here. Awesome.
Okay, so we are live. Our live chats with Janelle and Lorena and our special guest, Andrea Lisa Brown. Welcome, ladies. Andrea. It
Andrea.
might, Andrea.
Andrea.
It's
Sorry,
okay,
guys.
Lorena.
She already knows me. But yeah, we're welcoming her. I put on my shirt, Believe in Yourself, because I feel like the story that she's going to tell us today is an amazing story. And so, yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself, Andrea. Your fitness journey.
I have a question. First of all, my friend, in the Clubhouse thing, are we live? Because I don't see anything on that. We are?
We
We
are.
are.
Oh, so you can see me there too?
Yeah.
No, you can't see yourself in Clubhouse, but people can hear you.
So because I told you I've never used Clubhouse, so you can't see people, you hear people on Clubhouse.
Correct.
That's a great question. Yeah. So, people, the difference, what we're doing today is we are live on Zoom,
Gotcha.
on YouTube, Facebook, and we are live on only hearing on Clubhouse.
So it's like a podcast on Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Like a podcast. But it's also
Okay,
like what do you call it? Like a convention type of feel, because you can ask questions and people could come in and we bring
How
them up to
cool.
the stage and then they can ask you questions. Oh, here's Claire. Hi, Claire.
Claire is in.
So much
Yes.
fun. You guys, I mean, okay, so I'll just get right in there, right? So
Yeah.
okay, you know what? I actually feel compelled to say the Serenity Prayer. I don't plan things.
I love it. Okay.
But I am going to suggest that we close our eyes.
Okay.
And I like to open my palms because I feel like I let in the universe, the spirit, God, whatever it is for you, your dog. And I'm going to say it, and you're welcome to say it with me. Listen, whatever you like. All right. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Thy will, not mine, be done. Amen.
Amen. Yeah.
Thank you. So that's going to lead me right into anybody who's watching this, at a later time, replay. I don't know how this all works. You may not be watching it in real time, but I want to thank you for being here with us. Thank Lorena. Thank my new friend Janelle. Thank the universe, God, our dogs, all of that. So one day at a time. My name is Andrea, and I grew up in Los Angeles. I'm 61 years old, and I'm doing my best to stay up to date with y'all and, this technological world. And it's a lot, but I know it also helps keep me young. Like I just learned, I didn't even know that little symbol was called a carrot. I learned that before we went on live. Like I didn't know. I would have just said that little triangle thing. I didn't know.
Right.
But so there was a time. Okay, first of all, I also want you guys to all know I don't believe that I'm any different than anybody else. I don't believe I'm any worse than anyone else. I don't believe I'm any better. I don't believe my past was necessarily worse than yours or whomever's. But I do believe I've had a very, I don't even know what to call it, just a very tumultuous past, like so many of us. And I mean, just turn on the news, you can hear, people's lifestyles. But it started out very nice, my life. It started out, I came from two wonderful people, my parents. My mother's still alive. Like I said, I grew up in Los Angeles. I grew up in a very nice section of LA called Hancock Park, in a very beautiful home with brothers and a swimming pool. And I know you guys have probably seen the reruns of the Brady Bunch, but I mean, I didn't have a blended family, but I felt like I was kind of like a Marsha Brady, the long hair and just the nice home and, the perfect mother, the wife, and everything was so hunky dory, it seemed, right? But little did I know, or we know, my dad was having an affair with his secretary for 10 years, who was 20 years younger. I could tell the house seemed empty. That just like my parents had the Barbie kind of relationship. Actually, it reminded me of Mad Men more than ever, or more than anything, where they just kind of smooched. But Don Draper, if you watch that Mad Men show, was fooling around. He was very handsome, charismatic, and that's like how my dad was. He only had one woman, thank God, but it was his secretary. And I think I sensed the problems early on, and I turned to food as my coping mechanism. And I also grew up in a Jewish home, but I know that, it's common in all kinds of homes, Italian homes, it doesn't really, Catholic homes, whatever, food. Usually there's food or alcohol or both. In my family, it was mostly food. And so I started finding that food was my comfort. And especially when I started reaching my hormonal years, oh my gosh. I mean, Larchmont Boulevard was right in my neighborhood. I would get on my bike and go get donuts and ice cream, and it was safe. So parents could let their kids out at that time. And, I got anything, and I always saved money so I could buy whatever food I wanted. And I started gaining little bits of weight. But the thing is, I went from being this perfect little girl, like not just the teacher's pet, but the principal's pet. Like all the little boys chased me home. I had long, thick blonde hair that just like flowed in the wind. And, I have decent hair now for my age, but it's definitely thinned. But when I was young, it was just this gorgeous hair. And I mean, my mom thought I was going to have this storybook life. It didn't turn into that, far from it. By the time I was 16, I had gone from an honor roll student to smoking pot, in the alleys at school, and getting D's and F's, and didn't study for college exams. All of my friends were taking their SATs and getting ready for college, and I was smoking cigarettes and gained 100 pounds. Yeah, I never had a date in junior high or high school. I never went to a prom. I mean, if somebody would have looked at my life, they might have thought I was going to be like the prom queen or the princess, or what. I was not. I was 100 pounds overweight, hating life. And I used to be told constantly by the boys, you have such a pretty face. You'd be such a fox if only, can't you lose weight? That kind of thing. And it just got worse and worse and worse. So I don't want to make this whole talk about my food addiction, but I just wanted to share with you where I was and what I come from. And I know there's a lot of women, men too, but women, I think especially, who suffer from eating disorders, bulimia, anorexia, binge eating disorder, which is what my drug of choice was. I was a massive dieter. So by the time I was 21, well, actually, I lost my first amount of weight at 15. I fell in love and I lost 12 pounds in a week. And I didn't even need to lose weight. That was before my body really even, and I lost 12 pounds in a week. I had had my first experience with a little bit of oral sex. And I thought this boy was going to sweep me off my feet. And I just wanted to really look good in a bikini. And I did. Well, guess what? He never called me again. And within like 2 weeks, I gained not just the 12 or 15 that I lost, 12, but I put on like 18. And that started that vicious cycle of the yo-yo back and forth. And we know so much more now. For healthy bodies, we have to have essential fatty acids. We've got to eat our avocados. Lorena and I were just talking about avocado. We eat, carbohydrates. We eat sweet potatoes, good stuff. We eat eggs. Well, when I was younger, we didn't do that. We went on all these crazy diets. I went on the cookie diet. I went on the Stillman diet, where you eat like 700 calories a day, and it's only by protein and diet drinks, and no carbs, no fats. And, and it just exacerbated my health situation. I lost my period for over a year. I got anorexic twice. So I guess I just wanted you guys to know, wherever you are, like you're not the only one, and there is recovery. Thank God I was turned on to the rooms of Overeaters Anonymous when I was 15. I wasn't ready for it. We call it doing research in the rooms when you're an addict. You know, sometimes it just takes like almost losing your life before one is ready to make a big change. And so I went to my first meeting at 15, but I thought, no, I don't have the problem all of them have. I just need a good diet. I just need to lose, you know, some weight. I just need to cut out cookies. I just need to stop eating baked goods and I'll be fine. I just need to run. I just need to exercise, you know, but that's not what I needed. I found out I needed spiritual, a mind, body, spirit shift. I'll say that again, a mind, body, spirit shift. I didn't just need the right food plan or the right nutritionist or the right gym or the right trainer or the right boyfriend or the right husband. I didn't need any of that. I needed divine intervention, which finally, by the time I was 35, and I cry really easily, and I never apologize for crying because I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to be 61 years old and wear a size 6'8". I'm wearing cutoffs, you know, cutoffs. I've lost and gained 3,000 pounds back and forth in my life. And that's not a joke. Literally 3,000. I've documented it. 3,000 plus. I lost 100 pounds twice and gained it back in like 3 months. I mean, I could be dead. And I didn't used to show my skin. No matter how much working out I do, I have this to show from it. This was the arm of another woman. You know, yes, I could have it cut or whatever. I haven't done any of that yet, but whatever. That's a whole nother story. So yeah, the 12 steps, Overeaters Anonymous saved my life. And I realized I had to turn my life and my will over to a power greater than myself, which was not the diet or the man, the boyfriend to lose weight for, the dress to fit into, getting the right job. It wasn't any of that. I literally got on my knees and in front of a room, and I was like, I can't stop eating, and I can't stop dieting, and I can't stop binge eating, and I can't stop losing weight, and I can't stop gaining weight. I can't stop. Like, I'm going to die. So that started the beginning of a whole new life for me. It wasn't solved at that point, but it was a whole new awakening. And fast forward now, 20 whatever years later, I still think about food. I still have to be super careful. Like, however, I've learned in a way, actually, Demi Lovato has been talking about it with her recovery. I've learned a way that I don't have to be afraid anymore, but that doesn't mean like if Lorena said, here, do you want a piece of cake? That I'd be like, oh, sure, let me have that cake. I got to really think about it. I got to kind of pray about it. I got to be ready for it mentally. It's a whole, wow, it's big. Yeah. And I keep in touch with people in program. I don't currently go to meetings at the moment, but I'm very close to my spiritual, you know, like I still pray and sort of meditate a little bit. And my dogs actually have been, I don't know if you've ever thought about this, but dog spelled backwards is God. D-O-G is G-O-D. Yeah. And I don't mean just dogs, because there's some people it's cats or it's their, you know, furry, whatever, little mouse or whatever. But I need an animal in my life that, yeah, it's given me so much purpose. So the ladies also wanted me to share. Okay, so I became a legal secretary, by the way. I lived in DC. I moved there in my 20s for a boy. And he ended up dying on a motorcycle, which was horrible. Yeah. But I stayed in the East Coast. I loved it. I'd actually kind of like to go back, but again, that's a whole nother story. I came back here for another guy. I came back here 11 years ago for a guy that I reconnected with on Facebook that I thought I was going to marry in LA, but that didn't happen. Woo, let me tell you, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So Yeah. So I was in the legal profession for over 30 years as a legal assistant, legal secretary. I did not go to college. My degree was in food addiction, honestly. I mean, that's what I can, and food recovery. But I learned a lot by being around, you know, the order of the coif attorneys, the creme de la creme from the top schools in the world. And I worked for the top firms in the world, in the country. And I had enough of that about 2 years ago. Like it was burning me out and I couldn't wait to retire. Although it paid the bills, I had a condo. So I took a huge risk. Lorena knows, she's heard a lot about it. And I have 2 lines now. I didn't create them. I wish I could say I did, but I'm going to give you a little sampling. So I don't have any makeup on at the moment. But this is cream makeup and it's so affordable. And if anybody would like a free makeover, if you're in the area or even a virtual one, I can show you oh, that'd be great. Yeah. So see how cool these are? They're magnetic.
Yeah. And they're all different colors.
Yeah, they're all different colors. I match your skin type. It doesn't matter what color your skin is. You know, mine is a little white with some pink in it. But I'm going to show you, our brushes are all double-sided. And they're so soft. Each one of these little guys are only 14 bucks. So it's not like an expensive endeavor. And what we do is, gosh, can you see the angles at all? Like I contour. Can you see in the Zoom or not that well? Sort of? Okay. Well, I put this cream makeup on and it's really good for your skin. And I do a coverage. You can do all of this in like 5 minutes. And I customize your compact. You get a blank compact and we fill it in. Then we do something with a brownish color for your shadows. And this is where I teach you how to contour.
So you teach the individual.
Oh, yeah, I teach
she's
the
putting
whole
on makeup
thing.
on. It's amazing.
Yeah, and it's so quick. And then I teach you, like, especially if you don't have bangs and you feel like your forehead might be a little too big.
Yeah,
you do
put a little bit there.
Here. See, and you stipple it in. You press it in. And this is good for all ages, by the way. Teenage, my age. And then look at this. We contour our nose with 2 lines.
Oh, that's cool.
Actually, you know what? You can do it with your fingers, which is so cool. I'm going to show you this.
And what's the difference between cream? Yeah, what's the difference between cream and regular makeup?
Oh, that's a great question, Lorena. But I just want to show you. Look, this is how I do the 2 lines too. See, and that automatically blend. Look at that. Like it gives your nose definition. Obviously, we're gonna, we're not gonna leave it.
Blend it in.
Right, and all of these colors can be used all over your face, even your eyes. And these are my bronzers. So I can put some really pretty, like bronze on my neck.
Wow.
Buff it in. So the difference is liquid makeup has a lot of water in it. And you know how like when you get your liquid makeup, it's a big container. These are concentrated. They are really, a little goes a long way. These guys will last you 6 months to a year.
Wow.
They're so affordable. And then let me show you the different cheek colors. Can you tell at all that I've done?
Yeah. Yeah. And like your nose, your whole face has changed.
Yeah, didn't it? And the thing is, all you need is like 5 colors and you have a whole palette. You can even use the bronzer as your lip liner. Look at this.
So is this?
I know.
This is your line, Andrea.
Oh, I wish. No, it's a woman.
What is
Sarah. She was a YouTube blogger.
Okay.
And she got really popular, and now it's a very big company. And I'm also looking for people who would want to join my team and do this with me.
Yeah, because you could join Andrea's team and work under her, and you can promote it to your friends. So, if you're gonna buy a package or if you're gonna buy makeup. Yeah.
Yes, it's direct sales, but it's not the spammy kind. We don't want to bother people. I just want to enhance women's beauty. And if they want to do it with me, they can do it. Otherwise, you just buy them at the retail prices and it's great. Good. But this brown that I contoured, I use in my eyebrows. See, and I can define my eyebrows with the same color.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
What a difference.
Really?
Right? In terms of
all right, we didn't even put any cheek color on.
Yeah.
So this is one of my big palettes. This is when you're an artist, we're called artists, and you get all the colors.
Wow. Oh, wow. All in one.
Yeah. So I have them all. Oh, and these are what are called Illuminators. I don't know if it's going to pick up, but this adds a sun-kissed.
Ooh.
Can you see that?
Yeah. It adds a little shine right here in the cheekbone.
Yes. And you would put some of that even on the tip, in the middle of your nose here. And you can use it as eyeshadow, although we do have eyeshadows. But I want to show you the lip colors. They're so pretty. You can blend them, make your own custom.
And you teach people to do, whoever buys this palette from you, you will teach them how to use it.
Oh my God, I love doing that. I mean, I think I was born to be a teacher. That's my favorite thing, to teach. And then
you're so good. You're so natural at it. Look at you. You're on Facebook and Zoom right now, putting on makeup.
She's doing it so quickly too.
Yeah.
I know you, if you're not on YouTube or anything, she's so fast with her hands and her
and guess what? My mom was 86 and she uses all of this makeup. It looks great on all ages. Now let me show you these pretty eyeshadows.
I have a question.
I'm the type that just wants to run and go.
Look at that. Look at the eyeshadows. Oh, that's a pretty eyeshadow color.
Oh, what's your question, Lorena?
Are those eyeshadows creamy too?
No, the eyeshadows, there's about 3 of the creams. The other ones are powders.
Yeah. Because I did notice when you have when I was doing my makeup, I was doing my grandma's makeup one day and she had a lot of wrinkles. And when you use powder, it's
enhances
that.
It more.
Well, no, yes, you're right, Lorena, but she needs matte. Because my skin is older, I focus more on my matte colors. So these are the mattes. And I'd put that in to contour. Remember how we contoured here?
Yeah.
Well, we would contour the eye as well.
Oh.
And then I would teach all of that, and you could put some of that underneath.
Wow, the whole different. Right? Yeah.
Now the
it's amazing.
Though, I do love, but I would put these colors here.
Yeah, to bring it up, I've seen that.
Yeah, and then you could put some of the creamy color under your eyebrow.
Right, to brighten it. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Look at how
you have a year-long warranty, but they last. Huh?
You're
doing so fast.
I like it because if I could do it this fast, honestly, I will love it because I am one of those just put it on and go because I don't like to spend so much time.
You don't have time. You don't have time, Janelle.
We don't have time. We don't have time.
Yeah, we would get you a small size, Janelle. When you start out, you would have one like this.
Great. Yeah.
And they all come with mirrors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually use a big mirror, but yeah, I never use my mirror. Those little. I'm so blind. I'm very myopic, so I
Oh, so am I.
I cannot see anything, and then now I'm having to, invest in readers. Because I can't see close now. It's oh man.
What I like about that makeup, everything is in one little thing. If you want to take that little book, what she just showed us, in that little thing, it's the eyeshadow, the blush, everything is in one thing. You take it, you put it in your gym bag or in your whatever, and you're out. I would like that in my car because sometimes when we used to have auditions, out of the blue, you need to have something that can do your face in like 2 seconds, you know?
Well, you guess what? You're so right on, because Kara, who started this, made this especially for the mommies who have the diaper bags and the kids, and she wanted them to be able to hold a kid and do this at the same time, be in the car, hold the bottle, and that's exactly right. And then it's morphed into this big thing. We also have skincare, you guys. My skincare is all from the company, and yeah. So, but then, so I know we've kept you all. I don't want to abuse your time here. Do you want me to show you the lashes real quick?
Yes, because I have mine.
Yeah. Is it like, what kind of lashes are they, Lorena?
Yeah,
okay,
tell
so
them,
I have
Andrea.
another, remember I said when I started, I have 2 lines, and I didn't want to choose between the 2. A lot of people just like work with one, but I love these lashes and some of the other products from the lash line. They are, where are my lashes? Oh, magnetics.
Yeah.
But they're not the magnetics they're not the ones you find at Target, or these work. Okay.
They stay on?
They stay on all day. You can't sleep in them, but other than these are some of the styles. So there's all different styles.
Do they have the wispy one? That's
yes.
my favorite.
The wispy.
So I'm going to demonstrate for you, and I am blinder than a bat. I'm actually considered legally blind. Oh, wow. So if I can do these, you can do these.
I don't think you're blind, because you did your makeup amazing on YouTube.
Well, no, I have my contacts so I can see, but I can't.
Oh, okay. I'm like, you did this so good.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, without my contacts, I would be legally blind, but my close-up vision is so bad, so I have to really work hard at doing this correctly when I'm online. So I'm going to show you how I do it. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put on an adhesive, and I'm going to put on a magnetic so you can see the difference, okay?
Yeah, because a lot of people ask me the difference between, and you're just going to explain. Yeah, magnetic ones and.
Yes. So the eyelash line that I'm with is called Avera. They're very new, and we have wonderful mascara as well.
Is everything like cruelty-free, animal?
Yes. Thank you for asking that.
Because that's what I'm into. I want to make sure that everything's like, and then there's
cruelty-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free, vegan.
Awesome.
That is so important, especially if you're going to put it next to your eyes.
Right. Yeah. Yes. So what happens is we have, like I said, many different styles. You get a cute little box like this. Isn't that cute?
So cute. So if I open up mine, it's going to be like that?
Yeah.
I haven't even opened it.
Look at you.
Yeah, I ordered
That's because she was waiting for me.
Yeah.
She has her
and so the liner comes in the box.
Yes.
And the liner is the glue.
I need one.
Yes, but we don't use the word, Lorena, we do not use the word glue because we don't use glue.
Oh.
So this is magnetic liner.
Magnetic liner. What is it made of?
Liner.
It's mainly like a pigment, iron oxides.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is vegan, sulfate-free, paraben-free, FDA, all that, good stuff. But for people who don't want to use the magnetic, we do have adhesive. Now, adhesive is like the old style when the women put the glue on.
Mm-hmm. I still do
that.
But
this is new and improved.
I still do the old school style.
Okay, well, so you're good at those?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Oh, then you'd really be good at these.
And then this comes with like an applicator?
Oh, yes, that's because we got you the whole kit when you started. So you got an applicator. This is the other teams. You have a link for people to buy stuff from too.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm going to demonstrate for you. This is the black magnetic liner. Okay. I always shake it first. And then be very careful, Lorena, when you open yours, don't open it now, but when you open it really slowly. Okay. Not like the kind of the liner that you would normally use. And don't wipe. You're not supposed to wipe the residue because it does something with the magnetic stuff. Like you could wipe it on a tissue, but not in your container. Okay. Now let me get a mirror because I cannot see No way. I cannot. The girls who are can see can use their phones to put these on. I cannot. All right, so I got a mirror here. So what you do is you start in the middle where it's the thickest, and then do a line.
They're just like an eyeliner.
It's just like eyeliner. Yep, you do one coat here. I just did a little wing. I'll move back so you can see better.
I love wings. Did you know
Yeah.
that they started in the 1950s, those little wings?
I
didn't
love
know
them
that.
too.
They look so pretty.
Okay, so then I'm not going to do it on this side because we're going to do the other look on this side.
Okay.
But if I was going to do both eyes, I would have done the line over here. Okay. Then you go back. You can get away with one line, but if you're going to wear them all day, it's really better to do 2 layers.
Mhm.
But you
Okay.
could try it with one. So now I'm just going to put a little more on. And you want to make sure, Lorena, when you do it, you get the most in your inner and your outer corner, because that's where the lashes could tend to lift up. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm going to let it dry for 2 minutes, and then the magnets will be ready to put on the lashes. However, now I'm going to show you this side. Some women do not like a line, right? So this is an option for those women because this is clear.
Mhm.
So this has no, see?
Nothing.
So,
Yeah.
no. And honestly, this is easier to take off because at night you got to use the remover to take all that off. This comes off really quickly.
The lash liner removal oil.
Yes, yours came with the remover. You have to get the remover when you get the magnetics. With this one, you don't have to.
Look at how easy you're putting it on. So easy.
Well,
I mean,
I've done it a
got
few
lots of
times. I'm going to put
practice, yeah.
another coat. And I am also really good at helping the women pick the style of lash they want. So I like to help with all that.
The
Okay,
people
so
to
this
reach
one,
out to, Andrea.
yes. And before we sign off, I definitely want to give everybody my Instagram and Facebook name, okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll
All
put
right,
that in
so-
the notes in the YouTube for sure, so people can
For
follow
sure.
you.
Nice. Thank
For
you.
sure. Mhm.
Okay, so I'm going to pick out a pair. We do have everything from the thick ones like that you might see on, you know, maybe the Kardashians to the wispies. All right, so it's easier when I have 2 hands and I don't have to hold a mirror, but I'm going to do it anyway. So these go right on that clear, and you just push it in.
That was
You
so
see it?
fast. Like 2 seconds.
She's like,
She did
so
it. 1, 2, 3.
amazing.
1, 2, 3.
And then, Lorena, when you get it on and you like the placement, you pinch
Yeah.
it 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. So it's really on like a sandwich. You know, you pinch it.
Oh, I like
Okay?
that idea. Yeah.
Yes. Now I'm going to show you the magnetics to show you a little bit of the difference. So, in my opinion, the magnetics, like I said, they will stay on longer.
Right.
So the magnetics have 11 teeny tiny micro magnets, or 5 magnets. The pair you have has 5.
Okay.
And these little magnets are going to just like jump to that liner. Okay, so, oh, I should also tell you one other thing, Lorena. When they're brand new, you should bend them a little bit like a caterpillar. See?
Okay.
So they get used to your eye shape, and I'm going to help you trim them because they always make them a little longer than the normal eye. So
Yeah. I always have to
Yeah.
trim mine for sure.
Yeah.
'cause
yeah,
I have, like,
yours are going to
smaller-
need to be trimmed like 2 magnets probably, Lorena,
Mhm.
but I'll help you do that. Okay,
And
you ready for the
you see the little magnets right there. I don't know if you could see them.
Yeah, I see yours. So yours are the regular size. These are the micro magnets, which I think Janelle
Okay.
would like more. All right, now you line it up where you kind of want it before you let go. Because the minute you let go, man, they jump on there like Jiminy Cricket, you know?
Grab on.
Look at that. It just jumps on.
Yeah, it's like it's even easier than the other one. It glued on automatically.
They are a little bit easier.
Oh wow, yeah, I see it.
And then again, I pinch. I do the pinch thing.
Wow, beautiful, Andrea. Claire, you got to see this YouTube later. I know she's on Clubhouse.
So
Yeah,
good.
we're
You get
using Lorena's YouTube today, so which is why I don't think I had any
The link
today.
Yeah.
She wanted to try it out for herself to see just in case. You know, things happen. We just feel it out. So thanks for dealing with the changes.
Oh, you know what I forgot?
I
I forgot to put my mascara on, but it does help when you put mascara on your own lashes first.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right.
They blend in
That's
better.
what I would do because my eyelashes go down this way. You know how it goes at this diagonal? Just there's no fan up. It doesn't do anything.
Yes.
So I always have to curl my lashes.
Yes.
Like every time in order to get it to like pop up. I have long lashes, but they just don't curl that way.
Well, get this. Now, let's say you really wanted to make a big impact and you're going out tonight and you're like, well, I want to really go out on the town. I can stack them.
Oh,
so I can put a completely different style only on the magnetics. You can't really do it
you can put
on
two
these.
of them on
You
there?
can put two?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Without more magnet.
That would be good for performances. Like if you're a performer.
Exactly.
Like if
does
you're
it
a
feel
professional
heavier,
dancer.
though, with the second one on? Does it feel like it's heavy?
Nope.
No. Oh,
watch, it's so easy. You just, again, we do have the applicator like Lorena has.
Yeah.
They used to come in a kit, but now you got to buy them. I think they're $10, but some people like to use the applicator. I'm pretty good with them without it, as you could see, but there's the applicator. Let's see if I can do it. I'm so used to doing it with my fingers.
Yeah, I use my fingers too.
All right, I'm just gonna do my fingers.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. And this could be like, you could be wearing this all day for your casual, and then, you know, at night, all of a sudden you want to go out since things are opening.
Right.
And you literally just line it up where you want it.
And it adds that extra boom for it. Wow.
Again, it's easier when I have two hands.
That is.
You're ready to go to WeHo. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Wow. Look at
all
that.
the lashes. Let me see.
Her eyes just like pop, like it just gives you more of a focus on the eye. It's really nice. Yeah. The night and the day look.
Right. We also have some blue ones that are gorgeous.
Wait, you have blue eyelashes?
Mm-hmm.
I love blue because I have brown eyes. And so when you have brown eyes, it makes your brown eyes pop more with blue.
Yeah, I haven't put them on yet. I can't wait.
Ooh. And you know what I like about this line? It has really cool names. Like mine was I Am Beautiful.
Oh, yes, you brought that up. They all have affirmations.
Yeah, that sounds like, what's that place we go to here in LA? It's like, remember the restaurant we went to, Lorena? Where everything
Follow your heart?
I am beautiful. I am grateful. All of the...
Gracias Madre.
Is that Gracias Madre?
No.
Can you see the blue, Lorena?
I don't know.
Yeah, I could see the blue.
But
yeah.
Look
at the blue.
These are called I Am Extraordinary.
That's a cool name. Like, that's all good affirmations.
Yeah.
So that's it. Like I said, I'll do the makeup, I'll do the lashes. If people want a biz.
The makeup, the eyelashes, say it again. The brand is Ivera?
Yes, but I have a link. So I don't want people to just go to Avera. You got to go to my link.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll put your link in our
go with
notes there.
Andrea.
Yes.
Andrea. And then the makeup also go through Andrea, because
yeah,
she
I'll
will
list
actually
that.
help you.
You want to be color matched first.
You know, it's
So
one thing I met Andrea. She's my neighbor. I don't know if we said that in the live, but
I think I forgot.
Yeah, what I love about Andrea is when I met her energy, and now knowing your story, because you did share with us
that was a lot.
some very, very nice, just your story is amazing. You overcome a lot, and how you love to share about it, because I know that when I share my story, or anybody share their story, there's so many people that can relate, and you can help other people. And what you said tonight can hopefully help somebody. And you can always, if it's you, somebody, please, put us in a comment. We'll answer. We'll get you in touch with Andrea.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would love to. If anybody wants to DM me, or personally, I mean, confidentially reach out, I can direct you to some meetings, or you just want to talk about, maybe you need help, whatever.
Yeah, and if you have any links for that too, Andrea.
Yeah, that's just oa.org.
OA.org. Hey, yes. Yeah, just so that people can know where to go, if they ever need help. They're at that point where, they are, at
You're
that
not alone.
tipping point, and they want to change, and they want some help. So
well, unfortunately, I feel like the media, and even people like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to bash her, because I love Oprah, but I feel like they make everybody think it's just about discipline or working out, or getting onto Weight Watchers, but it's so much more for many of us. I mean,
right.
I had tremendous
it's a mindset
discipline.
shift. Yeah, a big mindset.
Well, it's
shift.
mind, body, spirit.
Yeah.
And what do we teach?
We
teach
that.
in Pilates?
Exactly.
What do we teach in Pilates? Mind, body connection.
Yeah.
And it's so true. When you said that, Andrea, it makes sense. It makes sense. And I think so many people, they want the easy way out, or they don't think that mind and body connection is a thing. But once they connect it, it's a whole other level.
But it's even more, Lorena, which a lot of people, like, I did go to the psychiatrist, the therapist. I went to all that too. It was so much more about mind, body, spirit, whatever that spirit is for you. Like I said, it's your dog, it's your God, it's Buddha. It doesn't matter. It's something bigger than yourself. And I had to be with a community of other people like me.
Yeah, and I think it's a lot of self-love, you gotta love yourself
forgiveness
first, and forgive yourself first before you can go out and help others. And we all have our journeys. We all suffer through all those negative thoughts in our heads, all the time. It's innate. We all go through it, and it's just being able to navigate that, and for ourselves, and be able to shift the energy, or shift our way of thinking. And it does take work. It does take some practice. It doesn't come naturally. Like, you have to repeat it over and over again. And whatever the affirmation is, whatever you're vibing with, whatever it is for you that you connect with, the mind body connection. Yeah, the connection part, I think, is very important.
And another thing that Andrea has a lot in common with us is the dogs. She's rescued all 3 dogs.
Oh, yes.
Oh my goodness. You guys have dogs. I have 1 dog and 1 cat. So there's my 2 rescue babies. But you guys have 3 dogs, 4 dogs. I know some people, who else? There's one dancer that has 6 dogs or whatever. He rescued so many. Yeah, so that's a lot of love, a lot of
Lorena and I would have more if we could.
Yeah,
I wish I could. Yeah, me too.
We rescued a dog together that both of us wanted to keep, but we were like, 4?
What was his name that you gave him?
Henry.
Boris?
Well, no, they called him something else, but ultimately it was Henry. Boris.
Boris.
Boris. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Claire's been
Yeah.
here the whole
Yeah.
time. Thank you so much, Claire.
Thank
Thank you, Claire.
Would you like to ask a question to Andrea? I know you're like the only one here, but
I gotta get my charger while you guys are talking. My battery's already running low.
Uh-oh.
yeah, so we'll invite her to speak.
Yeah.
if you'd like, Claire, it's up to you. Yeah, so yay.
Well, oh, so she wants to speak. Okay, perfect.
There she is. Yeah, come on up. You can ask a question. Andrea's just
I'm right here.
She's here, but she's doing something.
I'm getting my charger.
She's
I'm
getting
gonna say goodbye to YouTube and live on Facebook, and we'll go directly to Clubhouse. So if anybody wants to join us in Clubhouse, we are in Clubhouse. Thank you guys so much for tuning in our live stream. I'm Lorena Kachik and
Janelle Cruz. Yes, and
we had
Andrea is somewhere.
Andrea.
We will leave all the links in the YouTube description for you all to like follow.
She has to show the doggies.
And she's like, the doggy.
Oh, she.
That's one of them.
He's a cutie. He's a cutie. Well, goodbye on YouTube, but we'll stay on for Clubhouse, okay?
Okay, so just have it on my phone then?
Just Clubhouse.